Hello, hello, hello. I'm Deneslon Reed, and I'm here to tell y'all a story. So, everybody's had a stomach virus before. Stomach viruses, if you never had one, it's just pretty much you opening up from both ends. Mouth, ass is everything. You can't hold nothing down. Water is probably the only thing that'll be your friend, and maybe some saltines if you had saltines before. But stomach viruses are just terrible. So, of course, one decided to hit the Reed family. It hit me first. And it seemed like after it hit me, I don't know if I just had the strongest immune system because I'm him, or I don't know what it is, but it seemed to gain like prestige as it moved throughout the household. So it hit my older sister, then my other older sister, and then it's for some reason it like hit my mom and my brother like same time, double whammy. And when it hit them, it hit them, and the stomach virus was bad. It got so bad to the point that my brother would sneeze and he'd shit himself. Hachu shit. Watery. I'm talking about that boy got a shower, change, everything. It's over with. You feel me? So one day, I'm sleeping in my mom's room. I don't know why I was sleeping on the floor, but I was sleeping on the floor that day. And my mom and my brother were sharing a futon because they was, booty. They had to, share in the nastiness pretty much, how I could say it. So all of a sudden, I hear my brother cough in his sleep. And I'm like, oh, Lord, this boy done shit himself in his sleep. I said, golly, this don't make no sense. So I wake him up. I'm like, Dre, get up, bro. Go to the bathroom. And he get up and he footed to the bathroom. I guess that cough awakened the rest of that shit that had to come out. So I woke up my mom. My mom, already, she dealing with it with herself, but mom's got to put that mask on. So she's sitting here queasy, cleaning up his shit. And my brother's in the bathroom throwing up like a fuck. I'm like, all right. She's like, go help your brother. I'm going to clean this. So I go in there. I go into the bathroom. Murder scene. My brother throwing up in the toilet. He throwing up. It's like a cat when they about to fight. Arch back and everything. This man puking his life away. And I'm sitting there. I'm worried because I'm just like, this what he got left? This man about to puke up a liver, pick up something, a lung about to come up, a piece of something. Maybe some of that fat will come off. Something coming out of this man. But I'm, hoping that he's going to be better. So then he look at me. I'll never forget the way he looked at me, like pushing like a little cat. The big old eyes, just so sad and scared. And he's like, Deneslon, I want to let it go. I'm like, what you mean you want to let it go? You letting your life go right now. He's like, I want to let it go. I want to let it go. I'm like, bro, let it go. Let it go. He's like, you sure? I'm like, bro, let it go. He was like, okay. And that man hit like his back. It's like, you ever seen something bottle up in someone? Like, it's just, you can see they want to let something go. I really was like, oh, this boy about to, finally throw it up, get it out of him. And I told you, I promise you, this man shitted. Projectile shitted. And that junk hit the wall. Bam! Like a goddamn pancake. Like a whole platter of shit just hit the wall and started sliding down. And I promise you, I looked at my brother, and then I looked at that shit. And I looked at my brother again, and I said, Lord have mercy. This nigga just shot shit. So then I screamed at my mama, because at this point I'm crying. Because I said, my brother gonna die. Got the power to shoot shit? Nah, that's a definitely thing, bro. Someone need to call the doctor. It's over with for this man. He done with. So my mom, and let me tell y'all this about my mother. My mother is one of God's soldiers. And when I mean God's soldiers, I mean prayer oil on our head before we go out today, family prayer, our Father, which art in heaven, all of that, I love her, love my mom. So my mom, being the prayer warrior that she is, one of God's soldiers, walked in there and said, what the fuck? She said, what happened? She looking at me like I'm supposed to explain the phenomena of projectile shit. I said, I'm crying, I'm like, help him. She got that Herculean strength, that mother strength that, lift babies from under cars and flip my brother. He ain't no light boy. At any point in his life, he never been a light boy. From the womb to the tomb, that boy ain't gonna be a light boy. She flipped that boy in the shower, turned it on, and I'm crying. I'm like, bro, please help him. And she's like, you see, this is what happened when you don't love your brother. I said, how am I getting a lesson when this man is going through a stomach virus? And I promise you, the only thing I learned from that entire stomach virus experience is that was the last time I was ever 100 pounds. Because I probably, I'm good after that. Oh, my.